And we are live. Welcome back to another episode of the Spilled Milk Podcast. Let's have some fun today.
Whoop, whoop. We do have a guest, but she does not want to be on the podcast, so she's right over there. So if you see any of us look over there, it's literally because there's a human literally right over there. If you're watching on YouTube. Otherwise, won't really notice a difference if you're just listening.
Yeah.
So this is take two. Long story short, Perch had glass explode all over my apartment today.
Yeah, it was cool.
We scooped it up with Cheez-It boxes because I don't have a broom or a dustpan. That was fun. We vacuumed it up. Probably scraped the floor. What did you do today, Kendall? Probably nothing.
You're right. I didn't really do anything. I went to work and then I came here and heard about your Cheez-It box story of the PC case that he just bought. Sad. Yeah. So sad. What the fuck's this?
Have you guys ever done that? Like gone on Omegle?
No. It scares me.
I've done it with you.
Yeah, dude. It's fun.
We should go on Omegle for a podcast.
Oh, that'd be fun.
There was I remember the last time we did it. One of your friends was there too, and him and his friend had cameras. I didn't have a camera, but like we couldn't hear the Omegle conversation. So like I'd only hear like Perch's side, and like a girl would pop up, and you do like whatever you can to like keep the girl on the phone. Yeah.
What was the average time that they stayed on?
There were some that lasted a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Then there were some dudes that just Omegled.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Their penises were on the camera.
Have you never been on
I've
Omegle?
never been on Omegle, ever.
Oh, well, we're going to go on Omegle tonight.
Lots of dicks.
A lot of
God.
dicks. Like, you don't even see their faces. It's literally just the camera here, and it's just...
How do you think they'd react if you started, like, insulting them?
Well, they usually skip you.
Yeah.
Especially
if your dick's not out.
Especially if you're a guy.
Oh, yeah. If you're a dude. Yeah. Now, like, if we got you and my girlfriend there.
Oh, God. There'd be so many dicks. Ew.
Well, what they would do is every guy would try to talk to you guys.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk
to you.
Is that a Vine?
It was that video of that girl. Like, this guy's sitting in his car and she's like banging on his window.
Have you seen that? Have you not seen that?
Actually,
let me talk to you.
Oh, doesn't she like press her face up against the glass?
Yeah.
Let me talk to you. Yeah. I remember that. We were with
What does she do? She's like, "Hi, bitch. Fuck. Like, what's up, bitch? Fuck you, bitch."
Hey, bitch. What's up, bitch? Fuck you, bitch.
Okay, random question. Total pivot. Would you guys date someone you met online, like in gaming?
That's what I was going to say. Like e-dating. I don't think I would.
Are they...
Like Valor Tinder.
Are they in Colorado?
No, you don't know.
They could be.
What do you mean? Why would I date them if I like don't know anything about them?
Well, not like you're not. Will you be my girlfriend? Yeah.
No,
after one day.
But like after you like find out more about them, are they like?
You're
here?
Like flirting and FaceTiming every night.
I think I would date them if they were here
in Colorado.
Yeah, and if they were like
Durango?
Not weird. If they were where?
Like in Durango.
Probably not.
4 hours away. 6 hours away.
I don't think I would do long distance.
Would you? What if they were like kind of packing some cash? not packing.
What kind of packing?
That was the wrong word. What if they like had a lot of cash and were like, "I'll fly out to you. I'll fly you out here like once every 2 weeks."
Yeah, if they lived in like LA.
Yeah, if they lived somewhere cool, maybe. They're like in buttfuck Kansas.
What if they lived in like Des Moines, Iowa? No Iowans?
I don't think so.
It's kind of mean.
There are some baddie Iowans out there.
I think there are baddies everywhere.
How do you know?
There's baddies everywhere, but...
No, I agree.
Oh, there's this really popular social media TikToker with like multiple millions of followers. And she was from like a really small town in Colorado, and now she lives in LA and like does TikTok. I wish I could remember her name. I think it starts with a B. Like her name's like Brooke or something like that.
Brooke Monk. Is it her?
It might be.
Really?
I need to see her face, but there's someone that was like super famous from Colorado, but like a dinky town. So that's proof that there can be baddies anywhere, as Perch would say. Literally anywhere.
I'm the one who said that.
Oh, it was. No,
I just-
no. Parrot also said it. Parrot said there can be baddies anywhere.
I said
She
that.
said that.
Fuck you, bitch.
No way. Dude, I'm tripping. Whoa, I am
I'm
not
out here being brushed over.
We out here.
I will not be silenced, Austin.
I'm not trying to silence you.
Do you think there's any baddies in Antarctica?
There's nobody in Antarctica. There's nobody, let alone a baddie in Antarctica. I do not want to go to Antarctica. That does not seem like a fun time.
I agree.
You have to
I
go
would
to
go,
Chile,
but
and then you have to take a boat there.
It's like Alaska without people.
Alaska's cool though.
the whole
Yeah, that
I-
is true, actually.
the whole idea with the different times of the year and how sometimes it's like always nighttime, sometimes it's always like that would
Yeah.
really fucking bother me.
I think I would like that, actually.
I do,
I would
too.
be like down to live in Alaska.
I would be so down.
I don't
to
think I
live
could
there.
live there. I want to go visit though. I'd do that. I want to see where are the Northern Lights again?
Anywhere in the north?
What? Really? What?
Yeah.
Don't you have to go to like? I thought you had to
there's
go to
a
like
specific-
Antarctica
Sweden,
or
Finland.
something.
No. Well, technically there are southern lights, but like Alaska, northern Canada, Sweden, Finland, Greenland, Iceland.
Is Aurora Borealis the same as just like the Northern Lights? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the
Scientific
tech.
term.
Yeah.
But you can see them from like many places.
I think
First-
they're like clearer in certain places.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
the more north you go, I know like in Europe with like Norway, Finland, Sweden, you have to go really, really north because there's not a lot of people that live that north. So there's a lot less light pollution and just pollution
Oh.
overall. So the sky is a lot clearer. So then you get more of a like,
Hmm.
That makes sense.
yeah, type of like the vibe. What are, do you guys know what it is? Like, I don't
No
remember.
idea.
It's like something's burnt. It's like burning or something. Like stuff's in our atmosphere and it's like burning, I think. Or maybe it's a meteorite. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
have no clue.
I just know that it's green.
Oh my
and it looks
gosh.
cool.
There was one time. There was one time at Outdoor Lab when I was teaching iPads. Me and a couple kids were like looking, and I was like pointing out constellations, and we saw this huge streak, and all the kids like lost their minds, like, "Oh my gosh! Everyone make a fucking wish! It's a shooting star!" And everyone like was like freaking out. And there was this one kid just goes, "Actually, it's an iridium flare." And everyone was like,
What
is
the fuck?
that? What is an iridium flare?" Yeah. Fun fact. story
One time I was teaching iPads and I don't know what it was, but something like literally lit up the sky.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like whoa, and for like a 1 second, and then it turned black again. It
Hmm.
was sick.
Did you guys go anywhere for when the solar eclipse happened? Or were you guys just here?
We were just here. I was here.
I wish I went to like Wyoming or something.
Yeah, wasn't it like good in like Nebraska or something?
Yeah. Some of my friends went up to Wyoming and there was like 10 cars with them all in the exact same spot on this 2-lane road. They all pulled off and they like all set a time-lapse camera up and it's literally light and then just dark.
Yeah.
Like not full-fledged nighttime, like cars driving by were using their brights and everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Dang.
crazy. What about, have you ever seen, maybe it's, I don't remember if it's always around the sun or sometimes I've just seen like random spots in the sky where it's like a rainbow, but it's not a rainbow. It's just like a blob of color.
Like during the day?
Hmm.
Ooh, I don't know.
I saw that a couple times at Outdoor Lab. I think it was usually around the sun, but it's like, it's just a blob
Oh.
of rainbow, but it's not like it's not post rain. It's not in the rainbow shape. It's just a
I don't think-
blob.
I've never heard of the blob. I've seen like a rainbow around the moon, but that's just because of
What?
the moisture in the air.
Hmm. No, I've seen that during
Or,
the
like,
day a
fog.
couple of
Have
times.
you seen that? Or the clouds,
Maybe.
where it's like a rainbow ring around the moon.
I don't think so.
Not that. What?
Yeah.
Where, was it humid where you were? Or like had just rained or
Yeah.
something?
I think it was like
Um,
foggy or cloudy or
also-
whatever.
Why does it make the like? How does the water display the visible light spectrum?
Dude, I have no idea.
Let alone then around the moon?
It has to be in like mist form,
Yes.
but then it's just like reflecting light through.
That's
I
so
don't know.
weird.
Dude, science is so crazy.
Have I told you the cool thing about going the speed of light with time and stuff?
think.
I think you have.
I feel like you
Maybe.
talked about it on this podcast, actually.
Yeah, if you talking the difference between a million and like a billion and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like if you start at the center of our galaxy and go to the edge, right? Going the speed of light, it would take you like X amount of time, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that is. But like for you to go the speed of light for 1,000,000 miles, it only takes you 11 minutes.
Yeah.
But to go 1,000,000,000 miles is something like multiple years
Mhm.
or like decades or something like that.
Because a billion is 1,000,000 millions.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
Yes.
1,000.
No, 1,000 million.
Yeah, 1,000
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah. It's like it takes you like 11 minutes and then it takes you like 32 years or something like that to go
That's
a
insane.
billion miles at the speed of light. So like if you're trying to go like 1,000,000,000,000 miles, that literally is going to take you like over 200-300 years.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
insane,
Like imagine
dude.
having that much money
Yeah.
Like
the
being a
difference between
millionaire?
A million and a
versus
billionaire.
a billionaire.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't grasp that.
Yeah. But once you get past like a trillion, it's like unfathomable how
Yeah.
big that number
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I also just feel like in our day and age, 1,000,000 is not that much anymore.
Not,
I think I
not
heard
as
a
much.
honestly.
statistic where it's like 11% of Americans are millionaires.
Really.
I might be completely wrong.
I don't think you're necessarily off, but I feel like it's slightly less than 11%.
It might be.
But isn't it like
It might be like 11 million people. I don't know.
what's the average amount of money people should have saved before they go into retirement? And I guess that like depends on how late or early you retire, but
Yeah. I don't
I feel like you need
know.
I feel like a lot of people need like around 1,000,000 before they retire.
Oh, they realistically you probably need more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, if your expenses are say 50K a year, say you live for an extra 20 years after that, what's 50,000 times 20?
200
A million.
A million, yeah.
Ish. So, I mean, it depends on if you
Depends on the
What-
lifestyle. Depends on a lot of
Mhm.
shit. I
Depends
guess.
on your lifestyle. Depends where you live. Is your house paid off? No. Is your house like?
Mhm.
What are your payments? Like, if your house is all paid off, and your expenses are like diddly squat, you could
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
If you have 2 million in an account, oh, you could definitely cruise
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
For a while. And
It
do
makes me so
everything you
sad to
want.
see like old people working at like Home Depot or Walmart.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I feel like a lot of them do it for like just
Enjoyment.
though.
Yeah, true.
Some of them
They just
for
get
sure.
bored.
yeah. Some
That
I
is
do feel
true.
bad though for those people who are like they have to keep working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people who are in a position where they'll probably like never retire. That's so sad to me.
I feel like that's just kind of how that generation was kind of told how to live, though, is like save your money in your bank account. But now, like 401ks and stuff like that have had so much more of a return that it's like they lost out on so much. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why a lot of teachers always have their last few years, because it's like there's certain accounts that teachers have access to that like your money will double after X amount of years. So like you'll see that 62-year-old teacher
Yeah.
getting ready to retire, but they're like, you know what? I'm going to wait one more year because my $1.3 million after next year is going to be 2 point something million.
Mhm.
So they're
Hmm.
going to get so much extra money just working one more year.
Yeah.
But like now take it to where it's like, hey, I only have $170,000 saved up.
Mhm.
I mean, that would last you 3 years
Yeah.
Yeah.
with semi-decent expenses,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Dude, just the cost of living is so insane.
Mm-hmm. You used to be able to buy a 4-bed, 3-bath house for less than 50 grand.
Like just the concept of like say you retire at like 60, 65ish and you need over $1 million to retire. Like
Mhm.
you need that much to just live for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like that's so much money.
Well, the average income in the United States is $53,000. To get to $1 million without paying anything
Yeah.
takes
20
you a
20
long
years.
time. Yeah, takes you 20 years without having to do expenses.
Yeah.
That's half of your working life.
That's insane.
So then realistically, if you're making 53K a year on average, your expenses are around 50%. It's going to take you minimum 40 years,
Yeah.
minimum, just to get to $1 million. No new car, no new house,
Yeah.
no trips,
Mm-hmm.
no this, no like nothing. You know, that's
no
crazy.
Wendy's faux.
No fofo, no B
What?
dubs on a Friday night, no NFL Sunday ticket. You know,
I don't
You
think the faux exists anymore.
it's fo for 5.
Yeah, see?
Are we talking about
That's-
Wendy's?
Yeah.
Or it's 5 for fo. They did do a 5 for fo as
no,
well.
no, you're capping.
I used to eat a lot of Wendy's.
Even like the
for a
dog-
short
Also
amount
used
of
to-
time.
I also used to eat a lot of Wendy's.
They did a 5 for 4 for a very short amount of time.
Even like the dollar
I
menu
promise.
at McDonald's isn't like $1 anymore.
Yeah, like a spicy McChicken's $3 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I used to get that thing for $1.
Do you guys think it's ethically okay to like create all of this food? Like, imagine that we had a way to make food completely modified and assuming it's all healthy and everything. Do you think it's ethical to then just like feed everybody all that food? Like you could make a McChicken for every single person in the world for very cheap, but like it's not like the most healthy thing for you.
It depends on if they're disclosing it or not. If they're lying to their people, then it's unethical.
Because there's the FDA approved lab grown chicken recently.
I would eat it.
Like instead of a literal
Probably.
chicken growing, they grow the chicken meat in a lab.
Like the proteins or
Yes.
whatever, they just build
Yes.
it.
So technically it's not an animal. So I guess you could technically say it's vegan, but it has
Oh,
all the
okay.
nutritional value supposedly of normal chicken.
Where do they get, like, how do they put that together, though? You have you have to take some parts out of a chicken, right?
I think they just tweak a bunch of chemicals low key.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they do. They just tweak a bunch of chemicals.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, if someone told me that this piece of chicken was made out of plastic and it had some nutritional value or whatever, as long as they told me, and if it was safe, I would probably eat it. And I would say it's ethical.
Would you blend it up and drink it like a smoothie?
No. I have done that with the chicken breast before.
Yeah, how did that taste?
It tasted fine. The texture was not good.
Like, did you put shredded chicken and water in a blender?
I put a chicken breast in the blender.
No liquid?
No, I put some like I think I put an egg in there, like a raw egg. and
Just every chicken product.
and probably some milk or water.
Hey, you keep making it
Milk?
sound worse.
Milk?
Milk, a raw egg, and fucking a
tasted
chicken
fine.
breast. Did you put a stick of butter in there?
No.
Throw a little garlic and thyme to add some.
It was like salt and pepper chicken. And I just blended
In
it up.
liquid form.
Yeah,
That sounds-
the taste was
That sounds
fine.
That sounds disgusting.
But it was like ripping shards down my throat as I was swallowing it. It was like swallowing like sawdust mixed with water. That's what it felt like.
Oh my god.
Ew.
I'd rather just not eat.
That sounds terrible, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was the one and only time I ever did it.
What if you did it with like steak?
Ugh.
Like, imagine you just
I
blend
bet
up
that
like
is
a
the
filet.
grossest
Like
color
like
ever.
a medium rare steak.
Yeah.
You just get this like pink
And
brown liquid.
Ew.
You drink it at first, but it's all that red, like liquid.
Ew, it probably looks like bloody stool. That's disgusting.
Did you say stool?
Yeah.
Like shit.
I know what it means. I just wasn't expecting Kendall to say stool. So, like, you said it so studiously, and I just felt like we're talking about blended up.
I don't know. It just sounds
stool.
slightly less disturbing to say than bloody shit.
You could have said bloody poop.
That also sounds terrible.
Bloody
Bloody
crap.
bowel movement.
I think it's just bowel.
Bloody feces.
Is that what shit is?
I think
Bowel?
a bowel movement is the
act of shitting.
Oh, okay.
But like
You have a
bowel
BM?
is like
Is a bowel not inside of you? Not like, I mean, it's not. I thought it was like a body part.
no.
No, it's shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know.
I think it's your bowel. I don't think is a body part because your anus is the tip of your
but
butthole,
I still
and then
think,
your rectum is where the poop is stored.
But I think he's saying like bowel could be referring to a
like
body
that whole
part,
actually,
and like a movement within that body.
Like
Yeah,
what if it
that's
was
what I
like
thought.
all of it? It's your anus, your rectum, the
maybe.
end of your large intestine.
Why are we still talking about it?
Dude. Apparently, us, it doesn't really work, but like with younger kids, when their insides are like still developing, you like rub like the rubbing your tummy in a circular motion is total BS.
Wait, what were they saying about?
So like when your tummy's upset, like everything goes in like like because your intestine goes out, up, and around your belly, and then hooks, and then
yeah.
Oh, I think I've heard that. Did they say something like that helps people digest food if you do that?
That's what they say, but I've heard a lot of people say that it's BS
bullshit
on a bunch of like just random
I wouldn't be surprised.
medical things that I've seen. I mean, I feel like you'd have to really like press into your belly
to even get it close to moving.
Yeah.
I hope your belly feels better.
You gotta jam your fingers in there.
Whoa.
Yeah, no.
It looks like your fingers are like going under your rib cage.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
to do.
do.
It looks so awful. Like at that point, just wait for it to digest on its own.
I wonder if it's true, like in Grey's Anatomy, when they just like stitch everybody up, that they just like jam your organs back in because they'll rearrange themselves.
I would assume that's true.
That's so weird. I've never thought about that.
Because I remember there's one episode in Grey's Anatomy where they talk about it. Like just
Grey's Anatomy.
No, I know, it got the conversation started though, because like all the surgeons literally just go, okay, we're done. Like suture, and then everyone's just like, wait, you're not gonna like put it back together? And I don't know. I'm just curious.
I mean, I could see that happening. Like the body is so like good at self-healing in a lot of different ways.
You know what? Okay, I just thought about this. When you drink water, right, goes to your kidneys. How does the water get filtered by your kidneys? Because it goes into your stomach. How does the water get from your stomach to your kidneys?
Fuck if I know.
Like, is there a hole? Because if there's a hole, well, then how is food not getting in your kidneys?
I'm sure it's like a filtration system. Like a Brita.
like where? Like in your small intestine or in your stomach?
I'd say, yeah, in one of those places.
Because they say,
definitely in the stomach.
They say like, your small intestine absorbs the water, and that's what makes your poop.
That could make sense.
Where does the water go?
Into your what is that called? Your pee sac.
Your bladder.
How does it get to your bladder though? Because your bladder is connected to your kidney. How does the water get to your kidney? If it gets absorbed into the cells of your body, I didn't know my bladder was absorbing from the outside. Because then I feel like my insides are all just like bleh, like it's all just one
you're
sloshy.
Asking the wrong person.
Nah. I need you to answer. WebMD.
He referred to the bladder as your piece.
I forgot.
I don't think that he can give you the answer you're looking for.
How full do you think you could actually get your bladder?
I don't know. What if it starts like rising so high that it like, will it start coming out like your body like?
What are you talking about?
Well, I wonder if it blah, blah, blah. When you have to pee super, super bad, it's your bladder telling your brain, hey, we ain't got the storage for the stuff that's in your kidneys. So it's like, you gotta go.
I just feel like the body can't hold it that long enough to where it gets so full that like something would
Do you know how nice it would be if we could just like pee at any moment in time and we'd never have to hold our pee? Like right now, I have to pee. Like I'm holding it.
Yeah.
I'm very like consciously and unconsciously holding
it would
my
actually
pee.
not be that nice. Because then you would pee yourself
everywhere.
all the time.
But what if we could find a way to like go around
have you
They
always have
ways.
a catheter
They
on
have
or some
ways.
shit.
Like a diaper. That's how you get
Do you know how nice it would be to not have to worry about going pee?
Yeah, just put on some diapers.
You
tomorrow.
never have to worry about peeing. You just go. Like you're
Or
in
what
the
if
ocean.
your body just didn't pee?
I kind of like the sensation of
But-
peeing, though. I'm saying, like, if it's
Okay,
like, if it's
then.
totally like taken away from me.
You're so fucking weird. Do you know that? You're so weird.
I'm just like trying to like logically wrap my mind around it, and it's just like if there's a way to subvert my urine to not come out of my body in a.
But you like the sensation of it, so you.
I mean, yeah, but I'm
Dude,
trying
you're
to find
me-
a way because sometimes I don't want to get up in 2 a.m. and go pee.
Just stop drinking water.
My girlfriend criticized me a lot for that. Actually, do you drink enough water? Do you drink enough water? Yes, I do. I don't. Okay, people that are like, you need to drink a gallon of water a day. BS. If your pee is clear, PSA. If your pee is clear, you're flushing electrolytes out of your system.
A gallon is a lot.
A gallon, yeah.
But that's like when we were outdoor lab, like any kid who had any problem, we'd like send them to the nurse and it was just like, drink some water.
I mean,
that's usually what it was, the problem.
Yeah.
They probably never drink water too.
Yeah.
You know, they probably have their Diet Coke for dinner and that's their fluid intake or milk.
Dude, there was a girl that threw up because like her body needed caffeine so bad.
What the fuck?
She got off the bus in the morning and she usually has a cup of coffee in the morning.
What?
And she,
The
got
sixth
off
grader?
Yeah, and she fucking threw up all over the floor.
Did she ever drink coffee again?
I'm sure when she
Probably.
got home.
Outdoor lab.
No.
No? Honestly, bro, I think that's a perfect detox.
Would anyone have given her coffee?
No.
Yeah,
But
we
I
always
mean-
told
Yeah,
them
'cause-
it's for high school leaders and interns
Yeah.
only.
I didn't drink.
But that's
it.
crazy.
We went through
I think I have a pretty bad caffeine addiction, but I've never felt like throwing up.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Addiction of any kind is so weird, and like what withdrawals do to you.
Yeah.
Like sugar, like a sugar withdrawal. When you start like shaking, your body will literally start shaking if you don't have enough sugar.
It's
That's crazy.
wild.
Then you eat a freaking Twix bar and you're fine.
It's like diabetes.
I don't have diabetes.
Do you remember that video of that little girl and the
Yes,
kids are at the
yes.
park talking and the kids?
My dad has
There's a gold tooth. My dad has diabetes. It's like this little Asian girl.
There's
Have you not seen that?
not
My dad has a gold tooth. My dad has diabetes.
that one. I've only seen one where this mom is going pee in a stall with her like 2-year-old son, and she goes, "Say that again." And he goes, "Boys have a penis, girls have diabetes."
I have seen that one. One time I saw this thing on Twitter or something, and it was like this person was saying how they took their kid into a restroom when they were in public somewhere, and they heard someone like unwrap a pad in the stall next door, and the kid was like, "Mommy, I want a snack."
I've had someone open the door on me while I was
Really?
I had two.
I was in the Park Meadows Mall. I was in the handicap stall because I like my space. If there's
Yeah.
multiple open, I like my space.
If
right?
you have the option, go
Yeah.
in the handicap stall.
And it was a shitty lock, and this dude just swings the door wide open, and he just looks straight at me and goes, "Sorry, dude," and just closes it, and I was all exposed.
Dude, for some reason, I feel like being the person walking in on someone in the bathroom is almost more embarrassing.
I
Yes.
agree.
I've walked in
Yes.
on a couple people, and I want to like off myself afterwards. I feel so bad, and I'm like, I just saw you
It's
in
so
your like most
awkward.
vulnerable
Yeah,
state.
it is
It's
so
the most
awkward.
uncomfortable
And then
thing.
like you try to like get away from the door, so when they come out, they don't know it was you. But then they probably saw you when you peeped on them.
Yeah.
There's like an unwritten rule at like sports things with guys. Like, there's not a lot of space in between the urinals, and there's no like boards
Yeah.
because sometimes there's like boards in between.
Yeah.
But like at sport games, nope. There's nothing.
Yeah,
So
none.
like you
Why?
go,
It's
just
so
space,
bad.
and you literally go and you just unzip, you just take it out, you just stare.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like stare
like,
at the wall
if
or
you-
stare down at your own penis.
If you take a picture, the only one that would be looking around is probably a kid under like 10.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everyone's just
Yep.
locked.
Dude,
on the
I
wall.
cannot imagine
Dude, there's like
that.
each bathroom probably has like 30 to 40 like urinals
Yeah.
Just, like,
directly next to each other.
peeing next to a stranger. Like imagine if there were just like toilets lined up and having to
Yeah,
like sit on a
pretty
toilet
much.
and just like not look at the people next to you because they're also sitting on a toilet with her pants down, taking a piss.
Well, that's also partially why the women's bathroom line always gets like 10 times worse than the men's.
Yeah.
Is because there's a lot more spots to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like sporting arena stalls. Those things are way too cramped. Like, I can't even turn around. I can't even pull my pants down and turn around without like making noise.
Yeah, I hate when stalls are so tight. When you like have to literally push yourself up against a toilet just to close the fucking door.
Yes. Yeah.
I hate public restrooms in general, though. I try to avoid them at all costs.
Really?
Yeah, they just like gross me out really bad. I'm not like a big germaphobe, but the places I get super germaphobe about are public restrooms and airplanes.
Oh.
I get fucking gross the shit out by those places.
My girlfriend doesn't like to go to go poop on planes because she not even poop, just goes to the bathroom because she's scared that she's gonna get sucked out of the plane.
Through the toilet.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
That is fucking hilarious. I've never heard anyone's.
No fucking way.
I
actually like airplane bathrooms.
I don't remember ever being in one.
Solo and
Yeah.
I never pee on a plane.
We were on a.
I don't like peeing in them, but when you flush, it's cool. It's like, whoa.
Wait, you can actually flush them?
Yes.
For some reason, I thought they were just...
like a porta potty where you just like shit
yeah,
in
I
other
thought they were
people's
like
shit.
I thought they were like porta potties in there.
No.
Oh my gosh, Kendall's been leaving her shit in the plane bathroom.
No, I don't use plane bathrooms. I avoid them. I don't think I've ever been in one.
Oh, I love going in them.
Me too.
Because you're so cramped with people, and then you get in the bathroom, and you're like, it's obviously cramped in here, but like,
space.
it's just me.
Yeah. And there's a sink in there. You can wash your hands after.
Mm-hmm.
After you get sucked into the toilet.
Me and her were literally on a plane. I think we were going to California, and the second we sat down, she goes, I gotta go pee. And I'm like, just go pee. And she goes, no.
No.
And then she's like, I remember she was so fidgety on the plane ride. And I was just like, just go pee. You're not gonna die. You're gonna come back. And no. And we got off the plane and she just beelined to the bathroom as fast as she possibly could. And I wasn't even off the plane yet.
She sat the entire plane ride not peeing.
Yeah, that is so illogical.
Thank you.
How is it gonna suck you in there?
But how did you hold your pee that long? How long of a flight was it?
A couple hours, right?
I mean, it was maybe like a 2-hour flight to Cali.
But like if the second you got on the plane, you had to pee really bad.
Pretty darn close from what I remember.
That's like a long time to have to really pee.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I know I mean, people have fears. It's not irrational.
No,
It's totally a rational fear, and I get it and I understand it. I mean, I have rational and irrational fears too. So I mean, you can't judge a book.
Yeah.
You know?
That's just so funny. I've
black.
never heard anyone say that before.
But it's like physically impossible for you even to,
Because if you're gonna go, if you go anywhere, you'll just get sucked
clog
into the septic tank,
probably.
Assuming that you're big enough to fit through a 3-inch diameter.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe your arm gets sucked down there, but the rest of your body won't.
Why is your hand going down there?
That's what I'm saying.
Place? Yeah.
It would probably get your butt first. So
yeah, but like if you kind of got a dumpy though, it's not even gonna get your
one cheek in there.
If you got half a dumpy, your big toe barely can fit in that thing.
Well, I mean, I think she's safe.
How do you guys feel about those bathrooms at like Bear Creek Lake Park? That like they're like a porta potty, but it's just you just take a poop into a giant hole.
Oh,
and you like poop.
I hate those.
You like poop.
What?
Yeah, they're like it's like a super deep hole. But it's not a porta potty. It's like an established.
Is it just on the ground?
No, it's like a bathroom structure, but it's dug like 30 feet deep, like a giant like cylinder, and you poop, and then you can like you don't hear it hit the floor, and you just and then you'll your poop literally falls down a really
and there's like a bunch of blue liquid at the bottom.
I heard this scary story once. I don't know if it was true or not, about this guy who like it was some weird toilet system where there's like a big hole in the ground like that, and someone tried to like get underneath so that they could peek at like the person.
That is fucking
and then they fucking died.
Wait, how did they die?
They like died in it because I think they got like suffocated. So because they were like I think like some underground, like they were like underground, and then they died. And then I think like the person who was going to use the toilet like ended up finding them, but they didn't realize it was like a human at first. Like imagine if you like looked down a toilet and someone's face was like, that would be so scary. Oh my God.
When I was
Dude,
younger,
the length that guy went to though, that's fucking gross.
I know.
go to Google, bro.
Yeah.
Go to Reddit.
I can't defend the man. I don't know what to say.
I heard this scary story about a parrot using poop as a boat when you flush your.
As a boat?
Yeah, like it was like a scary story in the thing. This kid like had a fear of birds or something, and he took a poop, and the scary story somehow one way or the other, like a parrot was like using his poop to like ride as a boat, and then he'd bite his butt. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I wish I could remember the story more.
That doesn't sound like.
I don't know how to explain
It
it.
does not sound like a scary.
That was like one of
story.
my
That's just,
irrational
like, really
feelings.
disturbing.
Why does it have to
probably
be a
was.
parrot?
I don't know.
And it
That's
was
what I
just using it
remember.
as a boat in a toilet.
Yeah, pretty much.
It could be like a salamander or something that like makes sense.
I don't know.
It's a fucking parrot
But just like,
in a toilet surfing on your poop.
I don't remember. Dang it. Dude, now I wish I could.
that was not the story I was expecting.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What a terrible day to have ears.
Whoa. Why?
Because I had to listen to that story.
Oh my gosh.
Real talk though, parrots are crazy. I was like on parrot TikTok the other day, and I didn't realize how. Did you ever see that video? There was like a parrot who witnessed a murder, and the parrot, because it was just like repeats back what it hears, it like repeated the murder to.
What?
Yeah, like it was it was like really fucking sad. The video is like really eerie because the parrot is literally changing its voice to be two different people, and it's like you can like essentially hear this guy get murdered because the parrot is like replaying.
That was like that's like the Black Mirror episode with the guinea pig.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you watched it?
I just watched
Yeah.
it.
Oh, you
Not
did?
Too long ago. Yeah.
Also, speaking of that, did you find the episode that I was telling you about?
The one with Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
I did. I didn't watch it yet though.
Oh.
Because the one about the Locke Henry one, I'm telling you, it fucked me up. I still think
Yeah.
about it, and it
That
like
one was-
haunts me at night when I'm trying to go to sleep.
When he first finds out, like, or what? Not when but when like we as the audience find
Yeah.
out, like the big kicker.
Yeah, that fucking traumatized my ass.
Yeah.
I'm fucking like I don't think I'll ever be able to watch like true crime shit again. I'm scared.
I
Freak me
love
out.
true crime.
Me
stuff.
too, dude.
That episode messed me up. I think it's because I watched it when I was baked out of my mind, but it scared the
Oh.
fuck out of me. I was like in my room, like shaking, and like I don't know what it is about like being high, but I
Whoa.
could feel like every emotion that the like main girl was
Are
feeling.
you sure
like,
that weed wasn't laced with like LSD?
maybe.
My question is, why are you gonna watch a show like that when you're not
Well, because
sober?
I watched like half of it and then I stopped
Oh.
and then I got high and then I was like, you know what, I'll just like finish it. And then I finished it and it was a fucking mistake and I'm traumatized now.
Yeah. Did you like the first one? Did you like Joan is Awful?
It was all right. I mean, it was kind of
trippy.
like
It was kinda
cheesy, but
trippy.
yeah, the ending like took me a sec to wrap my brain around,
Yeah.
but it was like an interesting concept.
How it's like she's not real. She's actually the feminine
Yeah.
of the AI.
Now
the
I'm just
feminine of
like,
the imagination.
I really
the
got to
AI is
stop
thinking.
just checking the terms and condition boxes for everything.
Yeah, that's.
That is
Oh my
true.
gosh, I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
That's kind of what
Yeah.
the whole thing is like, don't just.
You just like sign all your fucking rights away and you don't even know it.
Yeah. Whoa. I didn't think about that.
A lot of people like execute scams that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like you like sign
Yeah.
the terms
Yeah.
and conditions.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Spilled Milk. We hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you got a good laugh out of that. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram at spilledmilk.podcast. Go ahead and shoot us a subscribe on our YouTube as well. That would mean a lot to us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Peace.
Downstairs.
What?
I said the link's downstairs.
Oh.